Judge a person not by what they accomplished, but by what they had to overcome to achieve their accomplishment. People who are hungry have zero excuses for not pursuing their dreams. They come back again and again. They operate like Willie Jolly, who said, "A setback is a setup for a comeback." I have a saying, if life knocks you down, try to land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. You can get up. Together, I'm training people to step into their greatness, to develop the courage to pursue dreams beyond their comfort zones. Because in order to do something you've never done, you've got to become someone you've never been. When you're pursuing your greatness, you don't know what your limits are, so you act like you don't have any. There's never a shortage of opportunities, just a shortage of thinking. Some things are taught, and some things are caught. When I was in the 5th grade, I was put back from the 5th grade into the 4th. I failed again in the 8th grade. I have no college training. Being identified and labeled as DT, the dumb twin, gave me a lot to overcome. There was no one to dispute what was said about me, and I believed it. Even if you are told a lie, faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing. If you hear it often enough, it becomes your reality. Perception, not challenge, becomes real for you. But someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. If you can attract failure, you can also attract success. You have greatness in you. I don't know you, but here's what I know based on my own experience. You have greatness in you. You have the ability to do more than you could ever begin to imagine. There's a presence in each and every one of us that waits and listens to the voice of the genuine within ourselves. It will be perhaps the only God you will ever have or hear. And if you cannot hear it, all your life will be spent on the ends of strings that somebody else pulls. When you recognize your greatness, no one will ever pull your strings. You are different. You were created on purpose with a purpose to manifest that purpose through you. You will never exercise authority and dominion over your life until you exercise authority and dominion over what you are not. Most people go through life living the lie that has been told about them. There's something in you that's greater than your circumstances. There's something in you that's greater than the adversities you're facing. Life is about either entering a problem, being in the midst of one, or heading toward one. But you have greatness in you. When you're pursuing greatness, you live from a place of willingness to live life courageously, to take chances, to become a risk taker, to make an impact, to go beyond believing and into knowing. Lean not unto your own understanding. Feel within yourself that there's a cause, something bigger than you, but know you're never alone in facing it. There's a presence that will never leave you nor forsake you. When you step into that place, more of thee, less of me, you'll discover there's a power within you to accomplish things you've never imagined. Eye has not seen, ear has not heard, nor has it entered into the heart of mankind what God has in store for us when we surrender. Pursuing greatness means finding something you love, something that gives you life, and turning yourself over to it. Let yourself be used. To me, that is what greatness is. When I was diagnosed with prostate cancer, I pondered my life. Would I beat this? I sought comfort in words I read. The ideal situation for a man or woman to die is to have family members praying with them as they cross over. But imagine being on your deathbed, surrounded by the ghosts of dreams, ideas, and abilities given to you by life that you never pursued. They stare at you with large, angry eyes saying, "We came to you and only you could have given us life. Now we must die with you forever." The question is, if you die today, what dreams, ideas, or gifts will die with you? As I face inevitable death, I ask, what is the meaning and purpose of my life that will remain when I'm gone? My goal is to learn, earn, and pass it on. We should be ashamed to die until we've made a major contribution to humankind. Find something that gives your life meaning and value, a magnificent obsession. We live in a world where we're told more about our limitations than our potential. Many go to their graves never knowing who they truly are. How do we develop belief? Belief is one of the most important things. It's an ongoing process. Read a minimum of 30 to 40 pages of something positive every day to program your mind. Anyone can do this. Go to the library and check out books. Think of Agamemnon, who wrote The Greatest Salesman in the World. He was on the verge of suicide, but turned his life around after reading Think and Grow Rich. Your mindset, diet, and positive relationships create a healing, nurturing environment. This strengthens your immune system, helping you stay longer and do your great work. Program yourself, or your mind will be programmed to do something you've never done. You must become someone you've never been. Be a risk taker. As God said, if you're not willing to risk, you can't grow. If you can't grow, you can't become your best. If you can't become your best, you can't be happy. And if you can't be happy, what else is there? When you find something you love, study it, become competent in it, pour yourself into it, lose yourself in it. It's not about you, it's about the audience. Ask for help not because you're weak, but because you want to remain strong. Don't stop until you get it. No matter how bad it is or how bad it gets, affirm, I'm going to make it. You don't get in life what you want, you get in life what you are. Develop your communication skills, because when you open your mouth, you tell the world who you are. Live a life of contribution. Decide to live in such a way that, as Horace Mann said, you should be ashamed to die until you've made some major contribution to humankind. I want to find others with that kind of magnificent obsession, that kind of conviction about their lives. Can I use the time I have left to amplify, train, and multiply voices of hope? Can we create a better world? We all have an expiration date, so live your life from a place of love.